Let me ask you a question. Have you been struggling with how to figure out how to sell your financial advisory practice and are confused about how to proceed? It might be because you're worried about losing clients or you're offending teammates or maybe even worried about leaving money on the table for a business that you spent a career building. I understand. Hi, my name is Steve Juetten, and I'm a certified financial planner and the founder of Advisor Exit Guide. Recently, I sold my financial practice after building it over 20 plus years. And when all was said and done, all the stakeholders, my clients, the teammates, even the buyer, and I were satisfied. But it wasn't easy. I started 5 years before my exit plan. And although I made mistakes along the way, I learned as I went along. And it finally paid off for me. And it can pay off for you as well. The truth is that many owners make mistakes when they're trying to sell their business, and they end up disappointed or with a lot of hard work and not much to show for it, or not as much as they'd like to have show for it. And some financial advisory owners even just walk away. They just give up their hands because it seems like it's an overwhelming task. It doesn't have to be that way. A couple of examples of mistakes that financial planner owners, financial advisory owners make. One is that they focus too much on the valuation or the price. The fact is that the relationship that's called the shared risk reward relationship between the owner and the buyer is much more important as you go forward for a successful exit. And speaking of valuations, many of the common terms that you hear tossed around, like X times a revenue or something, are in fact wrong and get in the way of a successful transition. So if you take the right steps in the right manner and the right time, you can exit your business effectively and profitably, and everybody feels like a winner on the way out. And that's why I started the Advisor Exit Guide, to help other personal advisors, financial advisors, sell their businesses in a way that they feel good about. I'd like to have a conversation with you if you're interested. Let me help you figure out a way for you to get out of your business in a way that feels good for everybody. Let's start with a get acquainted call, a Zoom call, or a phone call, and we'll talk about your business, where you're at, what your expectations are, what the goals are, what the challenges are, because they are considerable, and I get that. And at the end of that call, we'll have an idea of how prepared you are, how ready you are to exit your business, and what you might need to be able to do. If along the way in our conversation, you decide you'd like me to be a guide for you as you go along this journey, I'd be happy to talk with you about that as well. But first, let's focus on you. Let's book that get acquainted call and talk about your business and figure out where you are and where you need to go. So click on the button below, set up a time for us to have a call, and we'll go from there. Thank you.